Hi, and welcome back. Do you want to do some journaling? Today's journal prompts are end of the year reflection prompts. I am not such a huge New Year's resolution person. I like to set priorities, intentions, and goals. But I think sometimes reflecting on what worked and what didn't is just as important, if not more important, in my humble opinion. So these questions are designed to help you kind of reflect over the past year and maybe start thinking about what worked, what didn't, what you can do to set yourself up for success, or help you or prevent failure. So yeah, there's not a lot of pressure. Just dive right in and see what you can find from the last year that will help you in the next one. So your first question is, what is something that happened this year that you feel you could have prevented? So what is something that, like, it doesn't have to be like something really bad that happened, but just something that you're like, oh man, I wish that didn't happen and I feel like I could have prevented it. So yeah, dive right in. And then you're going to ask yourself, what lesson can you take from that situation moving forward? So, how can you learn from that thing you feel like you could have prevented? Your favorite thing that happened over this last year? Maybe you had like a really great night out with a bunch of people you didn't expect. Maybe you became obsessed with a show that has literally lifted your spirits. Maybe you went on a really cool trip. Maybe you just learned like how to cook a dish that you could eat every single night. But what is like one of your favorite things that happened this year, no matter how big or how small? ask yourself, how can you recreate the joy of that situation in this upcoming year? Maybe it's trying new recipes more often so you get that meal that you're like, oh my gosh, I can make the best thing that anyone's ever tasted ever. Maybe it's putting yourself out there so you meet people who light you up. Whatever that situation was that was your absolute favorite, or that thing, how can you recreate it? And last but not least, this question might be the hardest one or might be the easiest one, depending. But if you could sum up this following year, this year we just lived through, in one word, what would it be and why? Good luck. That's it. A super easy way to reflect on this past year, and hopefully if you do set New Year's resolutions, goals, intentions, and kind of seeing what worked and what brought you joy, and what maybe didn't, will help you set those. So I hope you have a really great upcoming year, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah!